tonight, a Milwaukee Public School principal and mentor died yesterday suddenly. Keith Carrington dedicated his life to inspiring students to be their best. Jessica Maduker is live with how his wife and students now hope to carry on his legacy. Jess?
Steve, today was the day Keith Carrington, principal here at North Division High School, was supposed to come home from the hospital. Tragically and unexpectedly, he passed away following a medical complication yesterday. I sat down with his wife, who shares his impact that will never be forgotten.
Long live Mr. Carrington.
These are my kids.
Keith Carrington was a husband, father, and mentor who had a passion for raising up the next generation through education.
You know, the face of a positive African-American man. He was a father to many of the kids who didn't have those father figures. Just an advocate for particularly the 53206 zip code.
He met his wife, Tanzanique, 25 years ago while she was working at a bank.
He would always come and wait for me. One day he just came and he said, I'm gonna say this really fast. He sat down, he was like, look, I find you very attractive. Will you go for a walk in the park with me? And I said, sure.
It was that walk where the two began to dream.
You know, we talked about wanting to be people that gave back to the community, potentially building like centers for youth, and not really knowing that we would end up in education.
Their education careers would transform into being principals, eventually leading Keith to North Division High School in 2016.
It's a great day to be a Blue Devil. Hello, you reached Mr. Carrington, proud principal of North Division High School, home of the mighty Blue Devils.
Educators are also the light, and my husband was definitely a light for so many kids. There were so many people that said just if it wasn't for him, they don't know what they would do.
This was the case for Maisha Jude, who was once a student under Principal Carrington.
You know, I looked at him as a father figure after I lost mine. It was just the embrace of, no, you're not alone. You still have me as your dad here, and he's lived up to that ever since I can remember. I really can't find the right words to say. He was just amazing. He was amazing all the way around.
Moving forward, the community hopes to live out his legacy, putting education first.
My next move is just to honor that legacy.
The coolest principal in the world that loved us.
And Steve, that interview was one that we captured back in 2019, right behind these walls here at North Division High School. His family shared that they plan to host a funeral here in the coming weeks. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Jessica Maduker, TMJ4 News.
He touched so many lives in his time, Jessica. Thank you.